Alright, so, no mail. I got a package that's been sitting on ice for about 5 days in Memphis. Because they got ice down up there. It's like 15 degrees in the daytime. So, I went to Hobby Lobby and had to pick up one product for work. I had a late work day today. We'll see. It's a little bit warmer today. We'll see. Right now it's reading 40 on my car for outdoor temperature, 2:30 in the afternoon. But, see if I can get some work done today. It's not too cold. The thing is, my glues and stuff can't be frozen. That's the bad part. So, it ruins them. So, but I'm looking pretty good so far. And I've got to work on my really cool surprise product. Let me take the slide in front of this guy here. No Cadillac, but I made it. I'm going to wave them down because they're tourists. I can see by the front tag. Just to make sure he knows I wasn't trying to be rude. I did good time though. I didn't make him like hit his brakes or anything weird. You know. Whoa. Plastic trash bag or grocery bag. Those are so bad. Thank God this car is a little higher over the ground. It is the worst thing when you get caught with one of those bags up under your car that attaches to your exhaust system and you think something's on fire all the time, some electric, because it'll stay on there just forever till it burns off. And you can try to scrape it and, oh, it's a living nightmare. It will stay on there for a while. And so if you have a burning smell under your car, do look under there and see if a grocery bag has attached itself to your exhaust system, because it's going to take time to burn it off. You might be able to take a wire brush and brush it all off, but you have to be so careful because that exhaust is super flame hot. If you decide to work on it while it's been warm for a few hours, it can burn you pretty bad. And with most cars, it's kind of a tight spot. This one's a little bit up higher, so it's not as bad, but I still don't really care to scrape some of that off if it attaches. I've been through it a couple times before thinking something was grossly wrong with the vehicle, and it turned out to be a grocery plastic bag. So, oh, it's so aggravating going out in public. I hate it because of this pandemic. If I had a home to go to, I would be there and just order everything online. I can see why online business is so big right now, because it's really nerve-wracking. It's like you're risking your life going into battle every time you go in a public, enclosed building, because people aren't respecting that social distancing. It's the biggest part. And I'm telling you, that stuff lives inside buildings and air systems. Unless they have a continual cleaner for that air system, or a service that comes in every 24 hours to evacuate the germs out of it, you're going in there and you're breathing it. I'm telling you. It's just such a hassle to be in public. You hurt a lot of people who are in an enclosed building. It really is. Isn't that terrible? When everybody used to hug and everybody was loving everybody, and it was a fine, happy world until this mess began. But Nissan had a weird shape of it. So I'm in Destin, Florida today. It's rating 42 degrees on my outdoor temperature. Check to make sure it wasn't reading Celsius, because sometimes it feels like it's not proper. Come on, let's go. bad place to have to turn. Okay. Nice weather today for Harbor Walk Village and Destin Commons. Should be a nice day. Although I've made bank working Harbor Walk in the dead of the winter, the icicles of snot in my nose. Crab Island's a bit shallow today. Maybe it's just the color reflection of the sky into the water. It just appears to be here shallow. So, anyway, I hope that you're doing good today. I appreciate you riding with me today. And I've got to go try to get some work done today. It's getting close. I've got a deadline to meet in 14 days. And hopefully I can accomplish that. Biggest problem is the rain. That's a lot of problem. Humidity creates a huge problem for my work. But the cold is worse. When it starts getting towards that freezing level, it's worse. So, and since that shooting over there, whoa, kind of creeped out to hang around there too much, too late. I'm not moving stuff from the other storages anymore. We're all emptied out of that. So, that's a good thing. Getting there. Getting there done. Feels warm. It doesn't, maybe because I've got the heat on low and a jacket on, but at least I'm feeling kind of warm. My feet are kind of cold today. For days I was wearing my other shoes. There's a Tennessee tag out of Rutherford County. I was wearing my other shoes, which are these new breathing shoes. They have like they're fishnet kind of tennis shoes. I've been wearing tennis shoes because of the rain, and so my feet would just stay freezing when it get cool at night because it's dropping down in the 20s. Change back to another shoe. It's not breathable and it's so much warmer. One simple little thing, and then put my heavy socks on. I love these socks. They're from the men's section, and they're really, really soft, and they're really, really good, and they're super warm. The next best thing would be those thermally socks that are like ski socks. Those would be great for this evening weather lately. But we're starting to fare out a little bit. It's just a brush of this winter storm passing through the states, and so it's not normal. My friends down in the Tampa area commented on one of the vlogs. They said, "Man, I can't believe it's that cold up there." And they're in mid-Florida, but their weather's been quite good, so they're not getting attacked by this winter storm like over here. And it's been cold. I mean, it's been like Memphis cold. You know, I worked Memphis for a lot of years when the money was rocking, and then I just had no use for it afterwards. That weather just is blah, because when that money dropped, there's no sense in fooling with it too much because of that weather. It's like, you got to pay me. Oh, the kite guy's out here today. Or some kite guy is. Ones that run the kites, windsurfers, and all that stuff. Oh. Those wetsuits stay pretty cold in that cold water, especially when you get a cut in them. The better thing to have would be one of those dry suits you order from Europe, like AWP has. There's the Boondockers. They got permission at Elks Lodge to boondock there, you know. If you're a member, You can call them and boondock just about any of their clubs. Now, I don't know if they supply water and electric and all that, but everybody seems to park right by that sign. Old Rick's live music for New Year's Eve 9 to midnight. Wow, they redid the front of that building. Looks fabulous. Used to be the old Funpackers. Oh, whoa. Alabama tag. More tourists. I used to always love little touristy places, but I'm going to tell you, if you have to live in one, at certain times of the year are just wretched. Now, the big tourism time for lower Florida, like Tampa and below, is wintertime. Here in upper Florida, tourist season is spring break, which is around like March, April. Is when that begins. Isn't that funny how two oppose each other in the same state? The man with the planes out here. I can't tell if they're delivering something or they have a load and they didn't put an orange flag on the back. What that is? What is that? No, it's a door open on the officer's vehicle. Florida tag. May have been speeding or something. This is low. Low miles in this area too. Tired. I guess I'll stop up here and grab a cold cappuccino for $2 out of this machine. It's really cheap. They did have a special at the Walmart Memphis station for a while where you got 2 for $1 or 3 for $6, but all that ended. I don't like to get that 3 for $6 because then I just drink them all and then I'm wired for sound. I don't do well with caffeine at all. I look like a drug addict because I start shaking and it makes me nervous. I can't do it all. Be like hanging off the chandelier, swinging. That's why I was never a coffee drinker. When I was a kid, I did because I drank it Danish style with a whole bunch of cream in it and stuff. But it's too much. When I sold clothes, working like almost 24 hours, 7 days a week, you had to drink it to try to stay awake because it's an incredibly boring job. You learn how to sleep standing up because you had to stand on the floor and like man your area in case a customer came in because it was back in the hustling days. But and that was in Beverly Hills. Did a lot of that. Beverly Hills and Century City. When I was real young, I was still going to high school. But I was all about that money, all about those Benjamins. But I'll see you guys in just a minute. I'm going to go catch a cold one here. And I'll talk to you later. Love everybody. Stay corona safe.